What's the status?
2 suspects have been detained. The fire has seemed to be a cover-up. 1 missing persons, possible murder-homicide. Waiting to hear back from the forensics lab.
Christ. Looks like a pretty open and shut case. I want you to get those 2 suspects processed and into my custody.
Okay.
What are those bastards' names again?
We got a McDonald and a Charlie Kelly. Sir?
This might not be as open and shut as I thought.
Why is that, sir?
You could call it a cop's intuition. What did you say these guys were again?
What do you mean, sir?
Like, would you say these guys are country-loving Americans?
They are citizens, yes.
No, I mean, are these... Oh, say, can you see? Type of people?
I don't understand.
How can I be more clear? Would you let your daughter marry these type of folk?
Arsonists? No, sir, I would never.
Oh my god. Do I gotta spell it out for you? Are they white?
Yes, they are.
Curious, isn't it? 2 Caucasian males in a podcast camp commit arson and murder? Call it a hunch, but we've got the wrong guys. In my 35 years working in the force, I've never been wrong about my intuition. I always get the right guy. Even if I have to lie, cheat, steal my way to getting them. Lieutenant, open the case back up. We've got a mystery to solve. Murphy,
Yes, sir.
how are the suspects? Were they released?
Yes, sir. We got their closing statements and they were released.
Good.
Sir, if I may, I don't know if they were completely innocent. I was looking through their files and...
Now you listen to me. These are good men. Hard-working men. I don't want your negative biases affecting the case. You're a rookie. So let the professionals handle this one. Just do as you're told.
I understand, sir.
Good. Now go with the showers. The mayor's up my ass! And Murphy, I hope you learn something when this case is over. This is Kent. Jesus! Okay, calm down. I'll handle it. Just get me an FAG on the perp in Washington. Let's run it.
Alrighty.
There you go.
Thank you. 40 weeks ago, Horace and I set out to make a new type of podcast. It started with segments and moved to skits, but here we are now, and I want to introduce you guys to Faded, where we tell stories. We got movies in our podcast.
Yep.
And you'll hear the journey between writing the script to performing the movie to what we got now.
Yeah.
That's it, boy. Welcome to Faded. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Welcome to Faded.
Dude.
Welcome to our new version of Faded. Version 2.0.
It's changing every day.
Yeah, so we're sticking to our previous change, which is we are currently recording this before recording any of the scenes. And
Let me give them a little bit more context
Okay.
before you go there for new listeners.
Yeah.
New listeners, the way this podcast is structured is you're going to hear segments of the movie throughout the podcast. In between, there will be 15-minute conversations.
Yep.
And in those 15-minute conversations, you're going to hear like what it takes to create the script, what it creates to perform the script, and what it means to edit the script.
And a little bit about us.
And a little bit about us in between.
Yeah.
And before we would record all those 15-minute segments in one day. Now we get a little bit of everything. We record them on different days.
Yeah.
We're just changing it up. We're actually in our training arc right now.
Yeah, we are.
So we're
we just finished the script read.
Yeah.
That's what we just finished, the script read. So what you probably heard earlier, we didn't hear any of that. Just finished the script read. Gonna go through that a little bit right now, right? And let's. Honestly, I want to hear your thoughts on it. Did we see our names?
No.
Oh,
I said Horace and I.
Oh, okay.
So his name is Horace.
My name is Horace.
My name is I.
Yeah, that is Johan. And me, Horace, just wrote the script. Johan. Just read it. Let's go through. What do you think about this script? I was super, like, yesterday I wanted to record so bad. Because, like, I've been wanting to record so bad for so long because, like, bro, like, I didn't know what you were going to think about it, but I have so much, like, love for this one. Like, this is so much, like, I really freeze. Like, I let myself go, bro. Like, I was just like, fuck it. Like, I'm going to throw in everything. Like, bro, like, this one is, first of all,
I love how not subtle your character is.
Yeah.
He is not subtle at all. There's no, like, beating around the bush. Are they white? I was like, wow, you just really just got there.
Trying to be subtle. Are they God-loving Americans?
Are they God-loving Americans? Wait, am I going to be Roger?
No, I'm Roger.
You're going to be Roger?
Yeah.
All right,
you're Murphy.
Are you sure, man? Because I feel like I could do the accent better.
No, man, I'm Roger. I wrote myself as Roger.
This son of a gun, all right? Have you heard my brother yet?
Shut up, man. I don't care about your dumb brother.
Nah, man, this is the first time I'm reading the scripts.
Yeah.
And so literally just 2 seconds ago, I finished reading it. And I was so unbelievably blindsided by this script.
Yeah.
I was like, Horace, are we really doing this? Are we really doing this? I was like, fuck yeah, we are. And I love it because it's so... Mm-hmm. It's just... All right, honestly, this is the first time you've ever made reference to previous episodes in a script, which is lit. I like that.
Yeah.
Like, there is a world that we're trying to build.
Exactly.
This builds it.
Yeah.
But... you also just not in the podcast anymore, too. Like, camp is out the window.
For sure.
For those of you who've seen the previous episodes, of course, you know, it always starts with, you know, the counselor talking about how settle down, everyone, we're about to begin. We ain't got none of that here.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the rationale there for?
So I feel like it's pretty much we've built 8 episodes is a lot of episodes, all right? Let's be completely honest. Some seasons, like the newest Sunny season, was only 8 episodes. Like, some people only watch. So, like, I feel like there's a pretty decently solid world that's being built, right? And what I've always wanted and what I want in the future as well is to build that world out, like, outwardly as much as possible. Yeah. To let people know that there's things going on outside. Like, this isn't just, like, some, like, isolated camp, you know. And, like, another idea that I like let you know about is also the fact that there's going to be a rivalry camp. You know, that's going to be a future episode as well. You know, trying to build out the outer world and, like, having connections like this to the fact that it brings up questions like, yo, so they just burnt down, like, if you watched episode 7, you would be like, what? So they just burnt down a cabin and that's it. It was kind of left unresolved. What? They just got out?
It was just
free?
Funny as fuck.
Like,
at
the fact that Charlie and Max just got out of jail for, like, nothing. Like, all those questions needed an answer, and it, like, that's the thing. It leaves so much space for this specific episode. Not to mention, it leaves so much range for, like, different types of characters and, like, different, like, job descriptions and stuff. Not to mention, like, different types of things. Like, literally, like, I want people to know that, like, anything could fucking happen, you know? Like, we could set shit on fire. We could create apps. Like, fucking Facebook. And we could
When are we going to kill a character?
Who knows when we're going to kill a character? We killed Glenn, you know, episode 7 or whatever, right? But yeah, it's stuff like that. Like, I feel like opening it up like this, it gets it less restricts me. It doesn't restrict me as much.
I could see your script writing has definitely improved.
Cool.
That's for sure, dude. Because this is like, this conversation flowed from reading it.
Yeah.
It flowed and it felt organic.
Yeah.
Even it was extremely racist. It was very organic.
Whoa! I didn't hear any racism. I didn't hear any fucking racism.
Should we, like, put the disclaimer in now?
No. We 100% are gonna put disclaimer in early.
You should do the disclaimer in a Mickey Mouse voice.
No.
Be careful, guys.
No, because that's the beginning of the podcast. People are not gonna pay attention.
Oh, that's fair. Whatever.
It's fucking yeah. We'll definitely put a disclaimer in. Hopefully known, like, things like this is just a fucking joke. Obviously.
Just a joke.
Yeah.
It's just a memes, bro.
Yeah. Cops aren't racist. What? Are you joking? What? Like,
I got family with the cops. They're 100% racist. What
oh,
are you talking
wait. About? You have a cop as a friend.
I got 2
family.
I got 2 family members that are cops.
So, how much
can we say that this is a real story and that like we can't get canceled if this is a real fucking story?
Should I give like their actual names and their badge numbers?
Yeah, so like people could search them up and be like, "Yo, can't believe this happened." Like,
this is based on a true story.
Yeah.
This is actually from Johan's family.
Maybe they'll make a documentary onto your cousins after this.
Oh, I didn't tell you they were my cousins.
Whatever.
Nah, man, this is cool. I'm actually kind of excited.
Do you think it's funny?
It's hilarious.
It's funny, right?
It's fucking hilarious.
That's the main thing. I was just it's funny, right?
It's the like shock hilarious.
Yeah.
Cause and I'm only just reading it. We haven't even performed it yet.
Yeah, exactly.
So there is so much. We're gonna have so much fun with this one.
So when I was writing this, so me and you before in acting wise have been talking a lot about line delivery, right? But with line delivery also comes like it sometimes needs the right line.
Yeah.
Right. So that's what I included in here a lot of the times. Like is like the chances for us to get those lines out. You know, like such as the are they say can you see type of Americans like, stuff like that. Like it's just like switching paces up, like like and stuff like that. So I'm trying to include those so it gives us a little bit more room to like act better. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Stuff like that.
It forces us to do different voices, to deliver the lines differently.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even sing a little.
Yeah.
Like good.
And we finally got back to our original our original format because we've been recently doing like full comedy episodes, full not intro.
Dramatized.
Full dramatized episodes, full episodes where we're just making shit up. This is like we're back to our normal format of like comedy. Rivalry is actual rivalry. Sports is actually like sort of sports, like camaraderie and stuff. Like all of that, like all of it's included in here. So this is where we're getting back to normalcy. So this is probably this is the culmination of all of our episodes. This is all of our skills packed into one.
Ooh, that sounds fancy.
All of the skills that we've got should come out here, and that means in the acting, the writing, and the editing.
And what was the inspiration for this episode?
The inspiration for this episode came from 2 different sources, maybe 3. So 100% South Park. Okay, right? Yeah. I could you could probably see it. There's
that's like every episode.
The cops in South Park are like really racist. Not saying we're racist. Or these cops are racist.
I didn't say that.
I didn't say that. But yeah, the cops in South Park are super racist, and they're just hilarious. Some of my favorite characters, honestly. And then the Community episode where they had basically a whole Law and Order episode where they all of a sudden they're like it was raining the whole time. For some reason their little group of 7. We're like looking around for the ass crack bandit, Yeah. And I was just like, why are they the detectives? It's just like,
wasn't it Annie and what's that white girl? No,
Annie and Britta.
Wasn't it that episode or?
No, that was a different episode.
That was a different episode? Oh,
yeah, okay, yeah. But this was the episode where it was like super dark and gray, and then there was, I just love the fucking scene where it does a quick cut from another scene, and you see them grabbing a hot dog from a hot dog stand outside of what do you call it? The community center or whatever, right? And they have their long overcoats on and they're wearing suits, and he's just that is such a Law and Order and NYPD, any of those shows, the fact that cops just go and get hot dogs, and not to mention that it's one of the community members, one of the students who's running the hot dog stand. It's just this is mad fucking funny, bro. This is fucking hilarious. All of a sudden there's caution tape they're walking under, and it's just is this a community college or what are they doing? It's no longer a community college, and this is no longer a camp.
Clearly, bro, we're not even at the camp anymore.
Yeah, but I think it's just so fucking funny.
No,
oh my
I
god,
love that,
I
man.
love this. Yeah, I definitely have love for this episode. I don't know what exactly the theme is though. The theme obviously is a little bit grayed out. But it's because it's just so much chaos and going on. and like there's even like a full-on twist at the end.
Yo, that shit was don't even get started, man. They gotta wait till they hear it.
You gotta wait till they hear it. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys love this episode because it should just be funny as hell. Like, if there's any episode that's going to be in like if our YouTube like homepage, like the episode that runs like automatically when you click on our homepage, probably gonna be this one.
That's bold.
Yeah,
that's a bold statement.
I'm telling you, this is
especially
gonna
with
be
the
our best,
subject we talk about here.
I'm telling you, this is gonna be our best fucking episode for sure. We could honestly, the theme is realistically like cops. It clearly is.
Yeah.
Like cops is a good theme. We could talk about our cop things. How many times we've gotten arrested? The
How many
DUIs
times
you've
I've
gotten?
Oh, none.
Yeah.
Man. I'm
Remember?
a law-abiding citizen of this country.
Yeah.
I'm a God-loving.
Remember when they took you over
country-loving
to the you overdosed and they had to take you over to that hospital? Get you fully
They had to
new
pump
blood
me
trans-
and all
yeah,
that.
blood- yeah,
no, man!
yeah.
You were supposed to tell them, bro.
Yeah,
that was
I wasn't
to
supposed
be
to tell
secret.
people that.
Just because I sniff markers doesn't mean I have a problem. All right.
Yeah.
And just because I needed to go to the hospital
When
to
you
get my
got
comic
arrested for
stunts,
prostitution, that's a good story.
that wasn't.
That's a fucking.
we never went to
fire-
court.
That's a fire story.
That was never proven in court.
Yeah. Well, we got some good stories to talk about. Now they're intrigued. Now they're sitting here going, prostitution.
That makes sense, John. Being arrested for prostitution. I believe
yeah.
that. That sounds on brand.
Bro, but the South Park
man.
episodes were such a huge inspiration for this because those cops are like so fucking like funny. I got a lot of my like the words that I wanted to say like in here. Like I literally just wrote them down. Like I watched like 2 different South Park episodes, and as the cops were talking, I was just like, these are stuff like cops say. Your story's full of loopholes. You're a 2-bit criminal. Let me get a semen sample. Stop playing games. Dog and Pony Show. Hit the showers.
Hit the shower.
Oh, have your badges. Rookies. Good cop. Yeah, let me get a FAG on that meth lab on Mala Vista.
Bro, that is not how I read that, man.
I'm working
You did not
with-
capitalize the letters F, A, and G. And I was like, Muhammad, we
By
can't
the way,
say
that is not real.
We cannot
And
say
FAG is not real. That
No,
was just a South Park joke.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Nah, that makes sense.
FAG is definitely not a real thing.
He wrote that all lowercase. I was like, you can't put this in the script. We're already breaking too many lines.
They're all cop killers around here.
Dude, I'm going to show this to my family who are officers. I'll be like, hey, what do you guys think about
Of this episode?
Yeah, do you know anybody who's like this?
They're all like this, man. They're all like this. That's exactly what's going to happen.
Man, I can't wait to record this one. This is going to be a hoot.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Perfect.
man, I'm excited for this one.
All right, guys. We're going to go ahead and actually fucking record the script now.
Yeah.
That's so next episode you're going to hear us hopefully not dead, hopefully excited, and ready to get this thing rolling.
And we've been canceled. Oh, shit.
Ah,
Look at
fuck.
the time.
Yep, we're canceled.
Come in.
Howdy, I'm Lieutenant Connor Murphy. I just transferred here from the 42nd branch.
Yeah, I heard about you. It's nice to meet you. I'm Sergeant Roger Kent. I've been working this district for 30 years, and let me tell you one thing right now. I work a pretty tight ship around here. I hope you've done your homework.
Yes, I have, sir.
All right? Then you won't mind if I quiz you.
Not at all.
Okay, then. While you're on duty, you go for a casual drink, and a Caucasian guy walks into the bar. He's wearing a black jumper with a black hoodie and noticeable scarring on his hands, and what look like blood stains on his black boots. He has tattoos across his face and sits down right across the cash register next to a black man, 20s, dressed in a suit and tie, chatting with the bartender. You notice the Caucasian man doesn't order anything for quite some time. What do?
Well, after assessing the situation, I would approach the Caucasian man and ask him kindly to step outside. In which, if he complies, I'd ask him several questions about where he's been, what he's planning on doing. If he seems more suspicious, I'd read him his rights and apprehend him until backup arrives.
Okay, but that's the wrong answer. If you look closer, you would notice that the bartender, who the black man was talking to, was also black. And in fact, the both of them were planning on robbing the bar blind while the Caucasian guy, who was actually just a painter getting home from work with red paint on his shoes, overheard them. Which is why he didn't order a drink. If you had did what you did, everyone in the bar would be dead.
I'm sorry, sir.
Nope. I get it. There's a lot of prejudice against white men. You just want to assume they're up to no good. You've still got a lot to learn.
I'll do my best. I'm putting my best foot forward for this job, and I hope I don't disappoint.
All right. What just happened?
We finished the recording.
We finished the recording. The recording is officially completed. You're hopefully hearing the edited versions, as long as...
Hopefully? They 100% are listening
They're
to the
100% listening to the edited versions, I don't know what Joel does behind the scenes,
I'm not going to edit it
Yeah,
at all.
yeah.
You're going to hear all of Harris's bloopers right in the straight middle of it.
Yeah.
It'll be 20 minutes long. No, seriously, these transitions are a couple of minutes, but recording them is like 20 minutes each.
For
all
sure.
it takes and shit.
Yeah.
But this one was a lot of fun to record.
Yeah, I do think so as well. It's gonna be funny, hopefully. Like the people get the humor, and it's just like people get the little like nuances. Obviously, like are like sprinkled across, and hopefully, and everything was good.
But the accents.
The accents.
You had to do a bit of a raspy voice.
Yeah, I had to do a raspy.
And I had to like bust out my country twang.
Yeah.
That practice, I guess.
For sure.
I don't even know where I got it from, to be honest. I don't know why I started practicing it at all.
Oh, you started practicing
I was practicing it way before we ever started making this podcast.
Okay.
I was like, you never know. One day I might need to bust out the country twang.
Yeah. And you needed to bust it out today.
Bang,
You want to tell them what your little cue is?
My cue? Oh, yeah. Guys, if you ever need to do a country accent, just sing this little song, what was it again?
Alabama.
Oh, Alabama, Arkansas. Texas.
Yeah, and then we have
And then you got your country
we got
accent.
our country accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not as good as he is, but I'm also not good at the raspiness because I don't know, my voice just hurts doing raspiness.
Yo, the whole time
I need a lozenge, bro. I swear. Like if I had a mint gum, oof. I swear it would have been like 10 times better, like having a mint gum.
You would have just been raspy as hell with minty breath.
With minty breath, yeah. But next time we're definitely gonna switch the characters or something. I'll do country, he'll do raspy, and it'll be something like that. What do you think about the characters?
I loved the characters. Obviously not personally.
Yeah.
But the characters were fantastic and very well written.
Yes.
Like, I got to hats off to you, my man.
Thank you.
The script here is extremely well written.
Thank you.
And it's like, it literally feels like it's coming from an actual TV show.
Great.
Dude, in every other episode, it's typically like he'll take it from a TV show. So it makes sense why it sounds like it's from a TV show.
Yeah.
But yo, off the dome, this was all written, right?
Guys, this was 100% new material. Like, none of it is like stolen or anything. There's zero like copyright law except for like the dun 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 dun. Dun.
Imagine that's what strikes, and then you can't post this.
Maybe, but yeah, none of the rest of it is just like straight up like written hand by hand, and which is not the same for like most of the other episodes. We try to like grab little scenes and like we'll watch the YouTube video of the scene, and then we'll redo the scene, and we'll watch the YouTube video. But like it was none of that here. So like this is like us like fully like. This is us showing our chops for everything, our full chops. So this should end up being the best transitions we've had.
What's up?
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah. Who's going to expect what's going to happen later? Nobody. Who's expecting that we even started it this way?
Nobody.
First time bringing up, what do you call it? First time re-bringing an old episode and stories and lines.
Yeah,
which is crazy. Which is crazy, right? Probably didn't expect it to happen, but it did. Charlie and Mac made a return.
That's what, I think we mentioned that in the first episode too. Like, it's so cool. Like, when I first read the script, I was like, wait, we bringing it back? We bringing it back with the old characters and the old plot line? So if you're on episode 2 and this is the first episode you're listening to, you should probably listen to season 7.
Yes.
Where we do Charlie and Mac.
Yeah, watch at least watch the transitions for season 7, Yeah. And then you should be good there. This is exactly why we need that like YouTube channel that specifically has just the cut up things for episodes like this, where it's going to be like, hey man, instead of rewatching an entire podcast, why don't you just rewatch?
Just watch the episodes.
We're just bringing back the transitions.
Watch the transitions.
Yeah, just rewatch the transitions, and you'll be 100% fine. So maybe that YouTube channel will be a thing.
It has to be.
It'll be a thing by here. Yeah, it'll be a thing by here where it's just cut up. So like, just watch it on youtube.com/faded/faded.
We don't even know if that's the
Clips.
actual. It's on the links in the description.
Yeah, links in the description.
Forget whatever he
we'll
just
write
said.
everything down. It'll be perfect. Like, you guys won't even have to worry. So,
Anything else about this recording session that was interesting?
not much about the recording session, but let's get into the cops.
Oh, cops.
The actual theme.
Bad boys.
The theme of the entire thing. So, any cop stories you got?
Listen, cops are great, right? I love cops. They
Yeah.
keep us safe. I live
Of
in front of
course.
a police officer. Please don't. In
Yeah.
front of a police department.
I'm not gonna lie,
Don't shoot us.
because I live in front of like this police department, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, I feel so safe, like leaving my like front door open or like leaving my car unlocked.
Literally, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
I got zero worry about anything happening because the cops are
Exactly.
right there.
yeah. People are gonna hear this and they're just gonna be like, "Yo, what the fuck? These guys are like leaving their doors open." They're just gonna walk in.
What is this, Canada?
Yeah. But dude, I swear to God, like I feel safe with these cops around, but then I gotta like drive all slow. I gotta obey the law.
No, man, but this was downside to that, bro. I left
Yeah.
my car once without registration, and the cop just came by and just ran everybody's plates, and I got hit a ticket in front of my own freaking house on not having my registration.
No way. Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
but that's not even the first time, bro. The second time I 100% should have got my car towed.
Yeah.
Because on my way to work, there was a cop right behind me. And every cop car has like the little scanner up in the front.
Yeah.
And so he was scanning my plates as he was driving behind me.
Yeah.
And he pulls me over. And I was like, well, what the fuck is he pulling me over for, bro? Like, I'm chilling. Like, I wasn't even going that fast. I'm just on my way to work.
Yeah.
And then he realizes I don't have my registration. But not only did I not have my registration, but I left my wallet at home, so
Yeah.
I didn't have my driver's license, and my insurance had already expired.
Oh my God.
So when he pulled me over, I was sweating bullets. I was like, I know I was going a good limit. I don't know why he's pulling me over. What's going to happen? And so he comes up to the window and he asks me for all that information. And I'm like, yeah, I don't have my license. And here's my expired registration and my expired insurance. And he just shrugs and he's like, okay, give me a second.
Yeah.
He goes back. But I was super respectful the whole time.
Of course.
And so he comes back and he only gives me a ticket for the lack of registration.
No way.
He gave me just a warning for the license and for the insurance.
Damn, bro.
I was like, blessed, dude. Thank you. I literally said, dude, thank you for your kindness. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
man. Bro.
That's pretty cool.
I got so lucky. But the funniest part about that story is the fact that I got to work and I realized my wallet's just to the left of me. It was just like in between the little seats, between the door and the seat.
Yeah. You were just so nervous.
I
You
was
didn't
so
even
stupid.
notice.
I was just
That's
dumb like
crazy.
that.
That's funny.
I got lucky though.
Yeah. The registration thing that you were talking about, by the way, me and Joe live like relatively like close to each other. Like they actually had like this cop stop like right in front of the municipal building where we live or whatever, where the cops are. And I was just going to the gym and they pulled me over. Like they were pulling every car over. They were checking everyone's registration,
okay.
and they made me like pull in and do the registration thing. But like for like an hour or so, it took like some, because there was like so many cars getting pulled over. But like you just had to pay like $70 or something, like right there. Like you didn't get a
Why?
ticket. They were just doing it to make sure that everybody who was passing by had their registration.
Did you
done.
have your registration?
No, it was expired. So then they had me, but they had the car thing that like printed out the registration and all of that, and like check the car and make sure it's all running. They did that like all here.
What?
Yeah.
So you got your registration
Right,
there?
they pulled me over.
That's amazing.
And they made me get my registration done. And I think that's the same day when you got yours, probably, because they literally had it right there. So it makes sense that they would drive through here maybe or something.
But they didn't fill my registration out. They
Yeah.
just gave me the fucking ticket.
Yeah, because you were parked. I was driving.
Gay.
Yeah. No, what was gay was the fact that I took pre-workout right before, right? So I literally, when they pulled me over, and I was just like, how long is this going to take? They were just like, right now, it's probably a 30-minute wait. I had to call my dad, and we had to switch cars because I was already like hopped up on freaking basically steroids at that point, like, but it was pre-workout. And then I had to drive to the gym in my dad's car, obviously, and make my dad wait. But I straight up told him, I was just like, Dad, I cannot sit in this car for like even another minute. Like, I'm gonna start doing push-ups. like, like, because I'm tingling right now. Like, I'm straight up tingling.
Yo, what kind of pre-workout you got,
Yo, I
dog?
got
You out there tingling.
that trend.
Man,
that,
trying to register your car, and you're out there just doing push-ups.
Yeah. But
The
that
fuck?
was one cop scenario. I've gotten pulled over. Like, the one time I got pulled over was like right outside my house at like 2 a.m. when I was 17 with a permit, so you can't drive past a certain
11
time.
o'clock.
Yeah, you can't drive past 11 o'clock, and it was like 2 a.m. And my mom was just like, hey, just move the car so your dad can park first because I have to leave because I have to leave for school, so he should park in front of me so I don't have to move his car. Anyway, so yeah, I was pulling the car out, and as I was pulling the car out of my driveway, a cop pulls me over right there. As I pulled the car out of my driveway to park it on the side, and he pulls me over, and he's just like, license, registration. I give him the permit, and then he gives me like 3 fucking tickets, bro.
3 tickets?
He gave me 3 tickets. One for driving late, right? Second
sense.
one was for what's the one, driving bad or whatever?
Reckless driving?
Reckless driving, because he said that
What?
as I was pulling out, there was like apparently a car that was driving by, and I almost hit him, and I was just like, what the fuck? No, it's 2 a.m., right? And I think I would see a bright light fucking car, and then he gave me like a third one, which was like, I don't even know what the fuck it was, but I got 3 tickets that night.
In your own driveway.
In my own fucking driveway.
Bruh.
And I would, that was like my first, like, I was only driving for like 5-6 months at that point, and I immediately get a fucking ticket, 3 tickets for some bullshit, bro. Like straight up, this guy couldn't like give me a goddamn fucking warning. Like, I live right there, bruh. Reckless driving. You saw me pull out of the driveway, park the car outside, and put it in park, and you're still gonna give me a ticket for driving late? All I did was pull it out of the that is some dick
That's some
shit,
dick
right?
shit, dude.
Like,
That's
I
absurd,
moved the
bro.
car 600. I could have put the car in neutral and pushed it that far, like 100%. Would I still have gotten the ticket? Like, that's the question.
Yes,
Like,
for reckless driving. Reckless pushing.
Reckless pushing. I wasn't driving the car, officer. I was not driving the car.
Dude, did that officer think you were going to hit him? Like, is that
No,
what?
the officer pulled in after I had parked and turned off the car.
That's
so
crazy,
the question in
bro.
my head was, did he even see me pull out of the driveway in the first place? Like, that's like...
And there's no way he could have known you were underage as well.
Yeah,
There
yeah,
is
yeah.
literally 0 way he could have known.
Yeah. So, like, he was just
That
straight
man was
up,
trying to fit a quota or
he
something.
was 100% trying to do something, because that shit fucking pissed me the hell off. And after that, I was just like, yo, I'm gonna, like, because obviously I got so many points for it. I got 6 points for that.
Damn.
Yeah,
For reckless driving,
like,
right?
Because of that, I had it, like, with my permit, because of that one little thing that I did, I had to go take a dumb class for 6 hours. For pulling out of my goddamn driveway! Bro, I see people driving and speeding till 80 when they're 16 without licenses, bro, and they'll get a warning or something, but I got a fucking 6-pointer. My insurance went up, and I had to take a goddamn dumb fucking class for pulling out of my driveway.
You should have went to court for the reckless driving one.
No, I had to go to court.
You went to court regardless.
No, I had to.
What
go
did the judge
to
say?
They didn't dismiss any of it.
Fuck me, dude. Dude, you got asked out
Dude,
by the
I was
judge
like,
and by
I
the
was just
cop.
like, bro, am I like some like what do I look like? I'm like what? Do people have like biases again? Do I look like a fucking terrorist? Like, that's what I was thinking, bro. Like, I'm 17, I didn't even have a beard, bro. Like, there's no way like y'all thought like I played fucking lacrosse. Like, there's no way y'all were being racist to me, bro. Like, I swear I looked white when I was 17 too.
They saw a brown guy driving late at night.
I wasn't even brown.
I was light back then.
I'm still barely brown. I'm tan. Bro, yeah, that fucking that one,
That's fucked up,
That
dude.
set
That's
my
super
precedent,
fucked up.
and ever since then, bro, like, I don't even want to try to go above the speed limit and shit, bro. Cause that shit pissed me off. Oh my god,
Bruh.
Every time I got pulled over was outside my house. Like, and then the second time was literally on Livingston, the same, like, the road to my that school, the preschool, you know.
We'll blur out the street name.
Yeah. But it was next to the preschool.
Yeah.
Like, I was literally just driving down that road, and I went 35 into 25, and I got a ticket there too. And
Yeah,
that's
they're assholes on that road.
and that's the street
Purposely.
that I'm telling you, every time
That
I got a
makes sense.
ticket was literally on that thing. And I was so pissed because I didn't want to go pick up my sister, right? And I was just laying in, like, literally, I just got home right? And I was just like, and my mom was just like, hey, go pick up your sister. I was just like, I can't, I'm tired, like, blah, 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 blah. She was just like, go do it. So I was pissed. So, like, obviously, my emotions got to me, and I kind of speeded, right? And then when I got the ticket, and then I got home, I told my mom I got the ticket, and I blamed her.
I would too.
I was just like, I didn't want to drive. I told you I was tired. Like, but no, go pick up your sister. Like, fuck that, bruh.
Yo, man.
Yeah, I was.
Well, that's the
pissed.
second time, man, because your mom also asked you to move the car. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, bro.
Your mom is on something
my
right
mom
now.
is fucking getting me put in the shitty ass situations.
Nah, I'm kidding. Horace's mom, you're an amazing person.
Yeah. I mean, for sure.
Yeah.
How was she supposed to know? She thought I was just being a bitch.
Bro, that's police, man. That's police in New Jersey.
That is police.
If you don't have the get out of jail free card, they're gonna try to get you in any way possible.
I actually
man.
recently my sister married a guy, and his brother is a police officer.
Oh, cool.
Like he
Are you gonna
works.
get one of those gold
He works
cards?
in the jail.
He works in the jail. Oh, like as
Correctional officer.
correctional
Is that
officer.
what it's called?
Yeah, I think so. Something like that.
Like we were at it's funny. All of our family was over, and they were over, right? And this was like right after the wedding, and I just straight up asked him. I was just like, "What's the craziest shit you've seen?" Right? And he like looked around and saw like there was like a bunch of like family and like kids around. He was just like, "I can't say that right now."
No, save that story. Did he ever tell you?
No, he didn't tell me because it was too many
Okay. Well, I mean, my family has told me some crazy stories.
We'll save that for the next one.
Save that for another episode.
All right, guys. Thank you for listening in up to this point. You got a lot of craziness coming up right away. Yeah, see ya.
Sergeant!
What is it, Murphy?
I got the forensic reports back from the lab. You won't believe it.
Let me guess. The two original suspects, Charlie and McDonald, left DNA all over the crime scene.
Yes, sir. How did you know?
I told you from the beginning. I've dealt with these types of cases before.
So it was them all along. I'll run an APB and get word out to get them detained.
Murphy, you still don't get it, do you? You're looking at the small picture. The whole thing is a cover-up. It was never Charlie and McDonald to begin with. Now you're a good cop. But this isn't the dog and pony show you worked in called the U.S. Armed Forces.
So who's behind it all?
Who? Who, you ask? Well, I don't know yet. But I'm officially putting 100% of our resources into this case. This might be the biggest case of the century.
Is it really necessary? There's been riots in the city, a shooting in Midtown Mall. Don't you think those are more important?
You're telling me trying to find the killers of people who are already dead is more important than making sure the wrong white guys don't get committed of a crime they might have committed? Get your priorities straight, Murphy!
You're right, sir. I'm sorry.
Now, what about the campers we interrogated?
They all had alibis. It seems they're consistently recording audio and timestamps, so it's pretty conclusive that they're all innocent.
Let me see that file. These two.
Tyrone Williams and Denzel Brown?
What about their alibis?
They had each other as alibis, as well as their families, which they spoke to, and the audio recordings.
Bingo. I want you to bring them back in.
But we already interrogated.
I'll handle the interrogations this time. I know how to get those people to talk.
Welcome
we're
back. It's been a whole week since you last heard us, according to the new structure.
Fuck your structure.
Yeah, the new
Nah,
structure.
it's actually great because
it's a great
now
structure.
you guys heard. So now Horace has heard his work come to fruition.
Yes, sir.
You know what? The scripts have been
The scripts have been done.
put together, and might I say, I'm pretty proud of the sound design on this one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to myself. That's fucking fantastic, bro.
This shit is fire.
This shit's
is
fire.
100% all of our hard work, I guess. This is like the culmination.
Culmination? Yeah, that's the word. That's the word.
This is the culmination of like literally all of our hard work right here, right now, and you guys are hearing it. Like all three of these transitions. And
Bro, this conversation we talked about before we hit play, the fact that like we can like clearly see the improvement we've been doing.
Yeah.
Episode to episode. Like we're on season 8. All right, sorry.
9.
Season to season. We're on season 9, and
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, like I'm still proud. Like,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
getting better.
Literally getting
Dude,
better.
with the music choices and the background noises and like consistency and
Yeah.
like there's this world that we've been trying to build that
Uh-huh.
it's coming to life and it's exciting and it lights a fire up my ass.
Yeah,
And,
yeah,
There's
yeah.
really not many things in this world that does that.
Yeah.
So your script writing
Yeah.
definitely lended its way though.
Great.
Horace
Great.
had a lot of like little bits in there, just like like put the cigarette sound here, gunshot here. I was like, okay, bitch, I hear you. I hear what you want to say.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah.
put this in here. Click, 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 click. Boom.
Yeah, a
So-
little bit more like obviously took it for like the last season where like there was a lot of direction in that one, obviously, like
Yeah.
and now like adding little bits of it into here, like all of those like those practice ones that we've done, like they've helped out, like the practice for the rivalry, the practice for the humor, the practice for like just the direction and the edit, all of it, like it kind of came together here.
100%. Dude, we definitely are building that bridge towards our visions aligning.
Yeah.
And like those descriptions you put in help immensely.
Perfect.
Because it gives me as a starting point to like, all right, I gave him the fundamentals of what he wanted. Now let me
Yeah.
add all my shit on top.
Exactly.
So I can't go wrong there.
Literally cannot go wrong there. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
So it's been great. Right now, my focus on design is incorporating more music. Not talking about like songs like that are popular, but like
Yeah.
the copyright-free music
Yeah.
that kind of help add tension to a scene.
Okay.
And I'm really proud of the one with the icebreaker between the two characters.
Yeah.
The one where it kind of sounds like the like ominous Jeopardy music when you
Uh-huh.
first start talking about like what would you do, this and this and that.
Yeah.
And then like the more intense music when you go full blown racist.
Yeah.
On the situation.
Whoa. Rossist. All right. You can't
Racist?
say
What
the
do you mean
word.
racist?
You can't say the word, so like you have to like say it
We
differently.
can't say racist anymore.
Whoa.
First they took, now they took racist.
Whoa. Okay. Rossist. Okay. Like you can't say the full
Have
thing.
nothing fun anymore. Man. This is
we
bullshit.
could go a little bit more into transitions because we haven't actually like talked about it. So let's just start straight up from the intro. Like you first get like a taste of these characters, like these two characters, and we're really going into that like we're really like going deeper into the whole like there's one like strong guy, it's like one straight man and then one dumb man. That's kind of how it goes.
Okay.
But like this one is like kind of like the roles are reversed because Jean's playing the straight man, right, and I'm playing the dumb man, but he's following my lead because I have more power.
Yeah.
And it's giving like this really weird dynamic where everything Jean's saying is right, but like I have more power and everything I'm saying is wrong. So I
keep saying sorry, man. The amount of
Yeah,
times
yeah,
I have
yeah.
to say sorry.
sorry, sir.
Like, bitch, I don't want to say sorry to your bitch ass.
Yeah, but it lent so like it lent so much to like the humor of it.
Yeah.
That the fact that you were aware that everything I was saying was wrong, but you couldn't say anything. So like you had to just keep on being like, okay, yeah. Like you would start the scene with something like, hey man, are you sure these guys are innocent? I'm just like, no, they're not innocent. Like, do I have any proof? No, but like they're not innocent.
And you just keep brushing it off with like, you don't understand. Bro.
You don't understand.
I've been on the force for 30 fucking something years.
Yeah, I love doing characters that are like cool. I love cool characters. That's just what I love playing. And then I give Joe the whatever.
The whatever
The
characters.
goofy.
Literally, the past 3 have been like, you're the position of authority or some shit.
No, you
Fuck
were
outta
Charlie.
here,
You
bro.
were Charlie.
Listen,
and
no,
you
no,
were
no.
Bobby.
Charlie doesn't count, all right? Those are equals.
No, you wanted to be Charlie.
And that doesn't
And
matter.
you wanted to be Bobby.
I want to be the main character again, okay?
You were Bobby and Charlie.
All right, I want to be the main character because I give main character energy.
You do not give main character energy, man.
No, I don't. I like to tell people that I do, though.
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
convince enough people that there's half of the world that think I give main energy.
Yeah. These characters work because it's like kind of our dynamic anyways. Like, because I kind of bullshit my way through stuff in the first place. right?
Oh no, tell me more.
No,
Tell me more. Tell me more.
So it like works, you know, like it's just like that. That character has a little bit of me, and then the other character has a little bit of Johan. You know?
Yeah. I'm just a
For
complicit.
sure.
I'm too complicit.
He is a
sometimes.
complicit person.
Fuck you, bitch. All right, that's the worst thing you've ever said to me.
How?
All right, leave. I want you to leave my house in this minute right now. All right.
Whoa,
Don't you
bro.
ever call me complacent? I can call myself complacent.
Are you being
can't
a
call me.
racist, dog?
I'm being hella racist right now.
Look
right?
at that. Now you just said it the way I said it. Because what? You're complicit.
Fuck you.
Why didn't you say it normally?
Fuck you.
Yeah,
me being
you know,
not
I'm a
complicit.
manipulator. You know, I like to manipulate people.
Nah, man. There is truth to that though, honestly, because especially with this podcast,
Yeah.
with you being the person writing the stories,
Yeah.
there is the element of you are in control because you see it in your head.
Exactly.
But I'm gonna give Horace that sense of liberty, and I talked about this in one of the earlier seasons.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you that sense of authority because I know it's one of the fundamentals that we need, and it's when you thrive the best.
Yeah.
You tell your stories the best when it's coming straight from your brain.
Yeah,
and I'll give you that respect because we've had so many like disagreements in the beginning about what direction we want to head in.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, one person has to take helm in this. I'm
sure.
taking helm on every other aspect, on the production, on the people. Dude, I just presented Horace with this $1 million idea that's going to come into fruition in the future.
Yeah.
And I'm taking full point on that because I know it's what our podcast is going to need in the future.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's I think, definitely a lesson that we have to learn.
Yeah, why don't you tell people about it?
Paula!
Is it something
Not
you
yet.
could tell people?
Not yet.
Why not?
Not yet. Because I want to have more details.
But we've
I
talked
wanna have
about
more
it.
people a
We've
part of
talked
it.
about.
You really want me to get into this right now? man?
I mean, we kind of talked about it in the
Okay.
past. It
All
was
right.
basically just.
All right, well, I'm gonna hint at it. I got this. So we have Camp Podcast. This is this fictional world where we have all of our characters that live in, and they get to do all their antics or whatever. But like Horace and I jokingly thought about making camp come to life, but I think I finally figured out what actually is needed to make camp come to life. Like, I genuinely want to create Camp Podcast as a real thing for the sense of community in every single content creator that exists on this planet. Or the cap, it's not all of them. But many of the ones that we know by name have grown through their sense of community, whether it's they built that sense of community with their streamers or people watching the streams, or it's people like the Sidemen, who are just a group of friends from the beginning who decided to make content with one another, and it kind of helped elevated them because we have these recurring characters appearing in these videos and shows. I want a sense of community. Period. I want people who are also creating content as well. And we're in our own world, man. We're in our own sphere of what we're trying to do. Like, we're creating podcasts, yes, but we're also creating movies and shows at the same time with these transitions. So I want a sense of community of people who are just creating content to tell stories. That's my biggest thing.
Yeah.
And I don't care about finding them. I want to create it. So, like, in the future, this is a little teaser now, but it's going to be happening shortly. I want to make Camp Podcast a real thing, invite real people who are creating many different type of content, people who are creating Instagram reels, YouTube videos, Twitch streams, and bring them together and host a leadership conference on content creation that starts from ground zero, just a group of 15 of us, group of 20 of us who are serious about what we're doing and can not only be a support for one another, but also like a brainstorming session for how we can develop, how we can work together to grow our own individual type of content. And selfishly, now we get a brand new set of actors who are going to be part of our stories. So that's kind of what it is. And it's just the start. It's the idea. For those of you who want to be a part of it, next year. This is an exclusive only group. I'm only inviting people I want to invite right now. But next year, I definitely want to open it up to people and a group and invite more different heads. But that's what I want to do. I want to hopefully do it by the end of October. Like, I'm excited about this, and this is what the charge I want to lead, because as humans, we just want to tell stories.
Yeah.
And the only way we can solidify these stories, or one of the ways we can solidify these stories, is just bringing people to the cause, bringing more people around. Rally around fucking Faded, bro. This production studio we're about to create.
Yeah. Just a bunch of racists.
I need a bunch of racists there.
No. But the main thing is leadership. Like, finding the right people is always like the biggest struggle in these types of situations. Like, not everyone is always as motivated
of course
as everybody, and not to mention to host a leadership meeting, we have to be leaders ourselves.
That's the
right?
plan, bro.
Which is the toughest part for sure.
It's really
but
not.
it's definitely like it's definitely up there in like something that needs to like kind of happen. I mean, it's like what we've been developing is just in the road, you know, like we're making a camp podcast on here. We're developing our own way of podcasting and creating, you know, it's kind of just like, it's just in the roadmap. Like it was just there by default, to be honest.
Exactly.
It was literally
which is also
just,
the like fucking $1 billion idea as
with
well.
this
too.
idea that
this
we
is
had,
on brand for us.
Yeah, with our idea that we have, it literally is what we like. You know, like why wouldn't we take advantage of the fact that we are creating a camp podcast and virtual? So why not create it in real life and like kind of become the counselor itself, you know, like actually just become straight up just
this isn't like foreign to me either. Like for my university, I help run these type of camps. I know exactly what this is going to look like, Horace. I know exactly the kind of trainings we're going to do, the kind of workshopping. Like I want to be able to give people a space where they're able to workshop their own individual ideas of what the kind of content they want to create. And because like for a lot of people and a lot of conversations I've had, it's always been like, oh, like I want to start creating content, but like I really don't know what I want to do or where I want to post it. And like just because somebody is in that, you know, awkward stage of they don't know where to want to go yet, and they don't have that individual initiative that the two of us have in order to just get the ground start hitting the ground running. Sometimes people just need a little push or a little motivation or a community of people to feel like that they're a part of something to help push them forward. Like, I like creating this because it literally lights a fire in my ass. If I could help be that inspiration for other people as well, I think that'd be pretty fucking dope. Like, it's kind of one of the life missions I have for myself as well, just to light that fire in someone else's ass.
You see, John's a really good person. I could give a fuck about other people, bro. Fuck them. I'm gonna step on them like dead ass. I want to own people.
Okay.
I want people to work for me, bitch. The fuck helping other people. But John's a good person, so you know, it kind of evens out. You know, my
you'll thank me later, you motherfucker.
my negative tendencies.
This is why you're in charge of the stories and I'm in charge of the people. Okay.
Yeah. This is why all the characters that you've seen are like who are like fucked up. Just know where they come from.
Oh, Horace is great, dude.
Yo, if Johan wrote stories, bro, I'll be all like glitter and sunshine and rainbows.
That's why my stories wouldn't be good. It'd be more hero stories and shit.
Yo, let's help each other. Okay. What are we doing the next story? Helping each other.
But with rainbows. No, man. Like, that's just... It's a goal of mine, dude, and I'm excited for it. And Horace is nervous because he thinks it's going to take away from me focusing on the podcast itself. And
no, I just don't want other people to take our shit, bro.
Bro, it's going to help us, man. The fact that we can start bringing people to the cause is going to be huge to us.
Yeah,
huge.
fuck other actors.
They're going to have ideas that we're not going to be able to have. You just live different life experiences.
I'm better than all those people.
Or you need to calm the fuck down.
And
you're going to be meeting every single one of the persons, and your job at camp is just to make friends with every single person who comes.
To scare them off.
You need to make friends with people.
To scare them off. You're like, you're not ready. You think you got what it takes.
Actually, I kind of like that. It's kind of good cop, bad cop vibe we're going in. Like actually, it's a good idea.
That's our dynamic.
We'd out the shaft. You know what I'm saying?
That is literally our dynamic.
It is.
Like, really. What do you think? Like, why do you think we work so well? Like, if I was a year, like, you can't have two good people, you know. No. I don't want any other actors because I don't think anyone else can do what we do. But like, that's the thing. You need someone like me because like that'll make someone else like have to show me. You know, show don't tell.
Exactly.
You can tell me, yo, we want new actors. I want them to show me that they can be actors. That's what I want. That's what I want. You know,
I like that energy and keep it. Do not fucking change, bro.
Cool.
This dynamic works.
It works.
I don't know how long we've been talking for because we had that long break, but it's 16 minutes.
Yeah, we're definitely on the point. So,
yeah, we're around there somewhere. Dude.
So you guys are about to see the rivalry, and
yeah.
You have anything else to say?
They're about to see the rivalry. This is the third episode.
Yeah,
okay. Oh yeah. Oh, like, dude, you guys are gonna like this one.
Yeah, we'll let you go, and I'm hearing it for the first time, so I'm like super excited.
Hey.
Right, let's run it.
You're demented. You're evil. How could you?
So, you figured it out.
You think you could have hid this forever? It was gonna come out sooner or later.
Okay, now what? I'm still your superior.
I can't believe I trusted you. You had me lock up 2 innocent kids who had nothing to do with it for 6 months in one of the harshest prisons in the U.S. How could you hide the fact that Glenn Silverstein wasn't dead? He confessed to the whole thing and proved that Charlie and McDonald set fire and paid him off. How could you live with yourself?
It was for the greater good.
The greater good? Framing 2 innocent men because of their skin color? Well, you can't hide it anymore, can you? How many other people have you framed? I looked into the city's history. Crime has been up since you became sergeant, but the jails are as full as ever. Fuck! How many?
Now lower your voice, okay? What do you think, I did this by myself? Look around you. We did this. You as well.
You're not gonna get away with this.
And you think you won't get any of the blame?
I don't care. I'd kindly put myself in jail to let hundreds of innocents go free. When I pledged my loyalty for this country, it wasn't for certain individuals. I fought for everybody. Freedom and liberty for all. I'm taking you down.
Why can't you just let this go? You should let this go.
No, never. I can't.
So, you came here right after you found out, just to rub it in my face, didn't you?
Yeah, and now I'm gonna...
Why couldn't you let this go? You should have just let this go. I am your superior.
You... cop killer.
I didn't want to do this. Why? Fuck. I'm sorry.
Fuck you.
Until I shoot you in real life.
What did you just say?
I didn't say anything.
What the fuck did you... I got that on fucking
No, you
camera,
didn't.
dog. I got it. Guys, if I'm dead, y'all know why this bitch ass over
Nah,
here.
man, I ain't the racist. He is.
He's gonna be mad because I put a song in when I wasn't put a song in.
He's just like-
he's gonna break.
Where'd this song come from? Why'd you put this song in? Take it out. I can't.
I can't. I won't.
Take the song out. Just take it out. I can't.
I fought for every type of song, okay? Every type of music. Liberty for all.
Bang. You should have just taken the song out, Johan.
You music hater.
You should have just taken the song out.
Fuck you.
And that's how it ends. That's how Faded
Thank you.
officially ends.
Man.
What a plot twist. What a story. What a
This
time.
might have that cohesion, right? Yo,
Yeah.
so another conversation Horace and I were having was the fact that we started putting the transitions together to see what they would sound like. We're calling them the full stories. And some of the full stories sound so disjointed and disconnected because they're like transitions made for the podcast. So one of Horace's goal is to be able to literally mash the transitions together, like play one after the other, and for them to sound like one cohesive story. This is gonna get closer for sure.
This is
gonna get closer.
I feel like this is it. This is 100%.
We haven't listened to it yet, so you don't know.
I mean,
it
does kind of go blah 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 blah.
But
blah,
it's definitely there. It's
Yeah.
like the full story's there at least.
for sure.
There's a progression.
Yeah. I mean, we also haven't heard season 7,
True.
which is the Mark one.
Oh,
right.
Which
Which also kind
that
of
also might be good. Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure it does.
When I first read season 6.
That was season 6.
Season 6. When I first read season 6, compliment I gave Horace was like, this is the first time where I feel like this is actually a story.
Yeah.
Like a full story. Instead
Yeah.
of like little bits of everything, it's like has a beginning, middle, and end, and an actual resolution.
I think all 4 of them after that have
had.
literally, because then the next one is the Charlie and Mac one,
Yep.
which was a full story, beginning, middle, end. because
Then-
like
then Bobby Boucher.
everything and then Bobby Boucher one, which was also like beginning, middle, end. And then
He got a friend. And then here we are. And then this
we
one.
can't go to Detroit.
Oh yeah. What was that? What was those lines again?
It was like
What was it? It was
I don't want to go.
I mean, I don't want to go.
Or something.
Oh, you don't care about me. All you care about is how the ice cream tastes.
Yeah, that one was a full story.
was fun.
Obviously, then the last one was a full story for sure.
Yeah.
The documentary,
The documentary,
whatever.
Fuck documentaries, bro. I
Yeah.
ripped this kid a new one. He's like, I was like, don't you ever send me documentaries my way. I don't want to edit any more documentaries. They can suck a dick, all right? Because they make no sense in audio. Like, there's
It
so many
was
other things
good,
to do.
man. I don't
Shut
know
the
what
fuck
to
up.
tell you.
Shut the fuck up. It wasn't good.
I just have inspirations, and like you can't knock me down, bro. It's
No,
like when
there's
I
more we
want
learn.
when I want to make something, I want to make something, and it's just gonna happen. It's just like poof.
I sent
You
him
know?
a photo of Uncle Iroh from
Yeah.
Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I was like, I want a character like this, and he's just like, fuck your character. That's all he said. That's the whole story. He was just like, fuck your character, and so like,
What the fuck am I supposed to like?
I don't
do
know,
with that?
man.
What am I supposed
There's
to?
so
like,
much you could do with Uncle
all I
Iroh,
did
man.
was sit there and I searched up a YouTube video, Iroh funny moments, and I was just like, what? Like, how do I use any of this in audio? Like,
There's
none
so
of
much.
this works.
What are you
Like,
talking about,
I
bro?
did. You write the fucking Iroh story.
Fine,
buddy.
I will. I will write. No, I'm not writing the story. I'm leaving that
Like,
to you, man.
if the Iroh story's so fucking easy, you know, it's so funny. I came up with a really good idea for the Iroh just now, though. So
You did?
I told you it, bro.
What was it?
You're in a old
yeah.
folks home that works, you know.
Oh,
I don't know how
yeah.
I'd make it funny, but like
It'll
I could
get there.
Like
With some
somehow,
old
like
jokes.
I'm only faking the podcast to get it to the old folks home to steal your drugs.
Ooh.
See, like
And then-
I know how to write a fucking story.
That'd
bitch.
be the point where Uncle Iroh could give his little lessons.
Exactly, bro.
There
Like,
we
am I
go.
not? Do I not like do shit, bro? Like,
Good. I'm glad you
out
got it,
here,
man.
dog.
But I had to push you.
You didn't have to do shit. I literally sat here and I was just like, I want you to give me a story as if like maybe Uncle Iroh like, and I just said it. Like, what do you didn't push me to shit, bro.
You're welcome.
I was
You're
just
welcome.
telling you that's what I want from you. You know, if you want to get like.
That's true. That's 100%.
Not to mention,
true.
you keep on saying like this. He wants a lover boy character.
I give up on that guy already.
But like, you keep saying it, and it's just like, bro, like I'm not. If you're not gonna come up with the theme or the story, I'm not gonna do it because I don't give a fuck about the lover boy character.
You're not the most romantic person. You're
Yeah.
definitely not Rico Suave.
Yeah,
so
I definitely
don't
am
think
not.
you'd be the best to write love stories.
All right, now I'm gonna fucking do it, bro.
Got him. You hit him with the whole reverse psychology, boys.
I mean, technically, the musical was supposed to be a love story.
This kid in his musical, bro. We don't have time to write a musical.
Oh,
okay?
but we have time to create a whole camp,
Yes, we do.
but not a musical.
100%.
All right.
All right.
Like
do you
what?
have experience writing a musical?
You just said you have more musical talent than I do.
And that is a factual statement.
right.
All right. But I still don't have experience writing a musical.
All right.
I got experience making a camp.
But like, you could write a musical. Like, it's not that difficult. Like, you could like edit the musical, right?
Should we make a rock opera?
No, it's not a
Oh my God, we need to make a rock opera.
for sure.
We need
whatever
it.
that
Have you seen
is.
BoJack Horseman?
Yes.
All right. Do you know the one where Todd writes the rock opera?
No.
Oh, well,
I've watched the whole thing. It's just like I don't remember it.
there. We'll come back to that one.
Yeah.
Also, Charlie did it as well with the Nightman.
Yeah.
There you
Nightmare
go.
Cometh.
Another
That's
rock-
why do you think I wanted to
rock
write a
opera.
musical in the first place?
Dude, that's gonna be exciting when we do it.
Damon. Fighter of the night. Fighter of the sun. He's a master of karate and friendship for everyone. Damon. So why would I be Charlie in that situation for some reason?
I just think of the scene too where like Charlie's been like cooped up in his room with the windows blocked out and he's been sniffing silver paint.
Yeah.
And fucking Dennis shows up like, dude, are you good? And then he lets the light in
Yeah.
and the music starts going. Oh man, dude.
Yeah.
I'm just realizing now as I'm speaking that the whole point of him opening the windows was them discovering the song and the day man and
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude.
All right,
So well
yeah.
written. So well written.
That's how stories work. You know?
What was the theme of this season?
The theme of the season?
The theme of the cops. We told stories about
Straight
cops.
up cops. Yeah. It was. We did tell stories about cops.
Bro, did I tell? Oh my God. Well, I have an amazing story now.
Okay,
All right.
perfect. I think you were saving a story.
This happened to me Thursday.
All right,
so
go
there's
ahead.
literally
That's
no
perfect.
way.
There's perfect.
Alrighty, so guys, let me tell you how irresponsible I am. So I'm driving on my way to work, like every other fucking normal Thursday, right? And I'm a safe driver, you know. I put my blinkers on. I go the speed limit. Like, there's no reason to pull me over. But when I arrive to the town where my job's located, the freaking cops are sitting off the highway exit, just running plates. Motherfucker runs my plate, and then he starts to pull me over. He pulls me over because my registration's been expired for a year and a half. And this isn't even the first time I've been pulled over for my registration in that town.
Yeah.
So the lights turn on, and I immediately know I'm fucked. So I pull over, and I'm like, you know, I'm just trying my best. I'm going to kiss his ass, and hopefully nothing will go wrong. And he walks over, and he goes, license and registration, please. I pull out the license and registration, the insurance. I give it to him. And he says, sir, I'm pulling you over today because I can see your registration has been expired for a year and a half, and we've already given you a ticket, so I'm towing your car.
No way.
And I was like, no way, sir, please don't tow my car, please, no, you can't do that. I'm only 10 minutes away from my job, but I'm an hour and a half away from my house. Like, if you take my car, there's no way I can get home. Like, please, sir, please don't tow my car. And he's like, your registration's been expired for a year and a half, so clearly this isn't important to you. I'm towing your car, and there's nothing you could do about it.
Yeah.
And I was like, no fucking way. I was freaking out. And then that's when I had the epiphany moment that I was like, I still have my PBA card.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't live in New Jersey, there's this thing called the Police Benevolence Association where if you have family who's law enforcement, every year they'll give you this little card that's basically saying, hey, I have family who's a part of the force. You give them to officers when you get pulled over, and the officers are sometimes more lenient with you.
Yeah.
And so I pull out the PBA card, and I'm like, I have an officer in the blank, blank, blank police department, and I need you, no, and he's a detective, please, give him a call. And he's like, what's his phone number? And he writes down his phone number. He takes the PBA card. He walks to the front of my car and checks to make sure that the inspection's still good. And then it says, all right, give me a second. He walks away.
Yeah.
And I'm like freaking out. Like, please, oh my God. I hope my cop, family member really gets me out of this. He walks back a couple minutes later and he's like, all right, I'm going to let you go off with a warning on your registration. But I'm going to be back here in 2 weeks. And when I'm running plates and I see your car, still registration hasn't been done, I'm towing you with no excuses. And I'm like, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Please. Oh, my God.
Way.
Like, you're saying, oh, my God, I promise I'll never going to happen again. And he walks away. I drive away. And I literally could not stop laughing out of the absurdity of the situation. I was like, oh, my God, I can't believe I got away with that. I can't believe I got away. I was driving to work. And Yo, that whoever that officer is, bless your soul. Thank you. You saved my life. My car definitely should have been towed.
Yeah.
And it wasn't, so we're good.
Fucking PBA cars, man. These fucking pussies, bro.
Yo, in New Jersey, we have get out of jail free cards.
Literally,
okay?
if you have a cop in the family.
And there's two versions of them. Yeah. There's a normal, regular one that they give out to friends and family, but then there's also the chance
one that you have on
there's a gold card. No, there's a gold card. It's like a little metal card, like a credit card.
Yeah.
Where that they give to like best friends or immediate family members, and that one literally gets you out of anything. Bro.
Yeah.
A friend of mine was doing 90 near a school zone and got away because he had the gold card to a New York detective.
No way.
He was doing 90 near a school zone. That motherfucker should have been arrested, points in the license, then tow his car, and he got away scot-free.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
And the cops
We're breaking the fucking system right here, bros. Like, what is happening? Like, this is bullshit.
This is bullshit.
This is straight up bullshit.
I benefited from the bullshit, so I literally can't say anything.
You can't say anything, but I can say that this is straight up bullshit, like what you're telling me I could rob a liquor store and show them my PBA card and I'd be fine? Like, that's perfectly okay.
Horace. So it wasn't even the first time I got pulled over in that town.
Yeah.
The first time I got pulled over, the registration of course wasn't done, but I had left my license at home.
Yeah.
And my insurance was expired.
You told that story.
I told that story?
That's the story you told.
So literally, those two pullovers were literally like 30 feet from each other.
Now imagine if we recorded this in one day.
Right.
Now, you literally told a story about you getting pulled over in the town, and then from that week, you got pulled over again.
What is my life, man?
It Wait with the second story. This is crazy. This podcast is insane.
You know what that just told me?
What?
We're never doing police episodes again. I don't want to get pulled over again. Okay? If these fucking episodes make our lives change forever,
Yeah.
We gotta watch out what topics we talk about.
For sure.
We can't be killing. We killed a character in one of our fucking.
Yeah.
Are we gonna die?
You're dead, bro.
Are one of us gonna die?
You're dead, dog.
Does everything we do now come to fruition?
Maybe. Who
Oh
knows?
shit. Oh shit, dude.
I mean,
This
I
isn't
didn't make a
okay.
famous app, and like I don't live in Detroit, or my house
Yeah.
never got set on fire.
Yet.
Yet.
You don't know.
You don't know. Shit happens.
I know some arsonists. I'm just saying.
Yeah, are they coming to this dumb cat podcast idea you have?
Yo, man, that was crazy. I did tell that story.
Yeah.
On the second episode.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's kind of cool actually.
Yeah, and I said my dumb cop stories as well. So.
But yeah,
I mean, I only had one.
I guess the takeaway from this lesson is
Takeaway from this lesson, yeah.
Kiss ass to cops unless you're black.
Yeah, definitely kiss ass to cops. That's the whole point of this season. It's just a bunch of racists.
Bunch of racist cops.
Yeah.
We really can't say racist anymore.
Dude, stop saying the word.
Why? I like the word. It has such a good, feel racist.
Nah, man, nah. You get canceled for saying that word
Racist.
because it's like it's got racist implications by saying it.
I have racist implications by saying the word racist.
Yeah.
What about if I'm an Asian dude and I get discriminated against because of my race?
I have no idea.
And I need to yell at someone. I don't know why I'm Asian in the story.
Yeah. I mean, aren't we?
But what if people are
you Asian?
What if people are being racist to me?
Are you Asian? though?
No,
You're
I'm
not
not racist. I'm not Asian at all.
I've been doing like a bunch of like job applications, bro, and I swear like every single like for some reason I don't know why it's like this. There's like one question that's like, are you Hispanic?
Yeah.
And then it's another section that lets you choose everything else. But why is it like split up? Why is Hispanic on its own section, and then like Middle Eastern, Asian, Black, like whatever?
I ask myself that every second.
Why is that
I don't
split
understand.
up like that?
I
Isn't that
don't-
nuts?
It really is. It's like white, black,
Asian.
Asian, Pacific Islander,
Yeah,
or like
yeah.
a Native American,
Yeah.
and then Hispanic is
It
sometimes
has its own section.
Are you
Every time.
Hispanic or Latino? Yes or no?
Why is that a thing? Like,
I think it's because there's so many countries that identify in that. Think about it. We're talking about all of Latin America in Central,
Yeah.
South America, and then parts of Europe.
Okay.
So like those are very different groups of people. Like,
Uh-huh.
Argentinian is nothing like a Mexican.
Okay.
But they both would consider themselves Hispanic.
Okay.
Even that's my rationale.
I don't know. It's so weird.
I've had to
for
be saying
anybody
that to
who's doing job application, you know this. Like, it's just like every single time, it's just like, are you Hispanic? And then you gotta select, no, I'm not Hispanic. And then you gotta select your everything else anyways. Like,
You need to
Asian.
start hitting yes, okay? That's how you get the job. That's why you haven't been getting calls back.
You're
all
right.
They need a Hispanic, so that's
They
why
do
it's
need
on,
Hispanics.
That's why,
That's why they keep on fucking asking. Apparently, you know.
Listen. Once we finish that episode we've been talking about that you've been teasing,
Yeah.
you'll be certified Hispanic.
That's
so
like-
you're good.
Two, whatevers, but whatever.
All right,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
don't
yeah.
apply to jobs until then.
Yeah. You're right. Hopefully, that one's gonna be way more racist than this one.
That one's gonna be far more racist, but it's
Yeah.
okay because you have a Hispanic. with you.
He's Hispanic, all right.
So we can get away with it.
I'm letting you know now. Zohan is fully Hispanic. He's given me a Hispanic card, all right. We're recording in his house, so technically, like, Hispanic energy flows into me.
Hey, yo. Hey, do not say that in public in front of other people.
Why?
My Hispanic energy does not flow in you at all. It might flow around you, but it's not going in you, dog.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about over there.
All right, guys. Thanks for another great podcast. See you guys next week.
See you later, alligators.
It
Hit
is
us
how
up
it
on
is.
all the social medias that we have on the post down below.
Yeah, it's been Faded. It's
'cause-
been Horace and Johan. See you guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Can you tell us anything whatsoever?
I know you don't give us no fight.
On Tuesday afternoon, 3:52 p.m., a man in a hoodie broke into the Albuquerque police station and shot and killed Lieutenant Connor Murphy. We do not have any current leads, but I assure you that we will catch this man. Murphy was a good cop, better than all of us. He had solid judgment and good reasoning. He's made me a better cop. I only had the opportunity of working with him for 7 months, but those were the best months that I've ever worked on in the force. My condolences go out to the family of Connor Murphy. I'll put all my resources into making sure that this man is caught and brought to justice. I take full responsibility in what happened, and I assure you that I will never let anything like this happen again.